Hi, this is Sarah and welcome to my studio. This is Stars Locker. I've been teaching fitness for over a decade here in the Valley, and I came into fitness through panic attacks. I was an investment banker traveling around the world quite a bit, particularly Japan, back and forth to Japan. And I had what seemed to be heart issues when I was in my 20s. I went to the doctor and the doctor was like, did a battery of tests, nothing was really wrong with me physically. I looked like I was in shape, nothing wrong with my heart. And then he asked about my job. And when I described my job and kind of all the travel entailed, the jet lag and so forth, he asked me had I thought about quitting my job. And I said, no, I love my job. And he said, well, you need to find a way to make it more sustainable. And then he asked me, do you like the gym? And I said, yeah, I go to the gym. I'm in shape, you know, and I would make quite a bit of effort to stay in shape. Even when I was in Japan, I would get up at 4 in the morning and go out running or walking or whatever I could do to kind of maintain my level of fitness. But what I noticed after he asked me this was that when I would go down to the local gym and hit the treadmill, for example, I would still be thinking about work. I was never really turning off my work brain. And I wasn't getting that separation from work that we all so need. A few months later, I had become so neurotic about my work schedule that I quit my gym membership. And on the last day of my gym membership, I was dragged into a body pump class, kind of kicking and screaming by some prototypical gym instructor, you know, really like cheerful, kind of, you know, one of those people. And I loved the class. And I was actually on my way, you know, heading out to Japan, and I noticed I was sore for like 3, 4, or 5 days. And I'm like, well, there's something to this. I knew I should be lifting. I would lift on occasion, not in any dedicated way. But I always felt kind of confused as to how to work a piece of equipment, how much weight to put on, how many reps to do. And I found that body pump just took away all that guesswork. Plus it was to music, which I really like. And you got a full body workout, really great results. So within 2 years, I was teaching that format, and I started adding on other formats I started teaching at a large gym environment. But what I noticed in a large gym environment was there was kind of like a free flow of people coming in and out. My ability to reach people was limited because by the time the cool down came around, half the class was gone, the next class was coming in, and there wasn't that opportunity to really help people get a result. And what I've observed with classes and my own experience and watching others is that it can't just be enjoyable and it can't just be effective. It has to be both to keep you coming back. And that is, to me, the real opportunity with fitness classes. It takes away the dullness or the boredom of something like a treadmill or just lifting weights mindlessly. We're doing it together, there's an energy about it, and when you have a great format, you're going to get a great result. So I've brought my favorite classes into the studio environment. A studio environment allows me to have smaller classes, a closer or stronger dialogue with my clients as we're doing class, before class, after class. There's less intimidation. And there's also more of a cross result or cross-breeding result with the formats, because they all do work together. So if I notice something in the body pump class, I can easily communicate it to my yoga instructor who addresses it in that space. We all work together. There's no competition in here. There's no competition among my clients. We are supportive. And I think that is a differentiator in the fitness environment today. We also are approaching fitness from a standpoint of self-love, which to me stands quite starkly against your average fitness facility, where it seems like self-hatred, punishment, like hitting it hard, but you can only hit it hard for so long, frankly. And in fitness, your biggest, the biggest component to getting results is your consistency. So if you're only hitting it hard for a few weeks, then you're injured or you're off, you know, you're just out of it. You're going to perpetually yo-yo, whether that's with your food or your exercise. So bringing it back to the studio, I have 2 studio spaces. It allows for simultaneous classes. It also allows for cleanliness. So one side is dedicated for body pump, body combat, and personal training. The other side is where we have yoga. We've got a willpower class, bar class, body flow, anything that's barefoot. We even have a group meditation class where you bring your pillow and a blanket and learn how to meditate with the power of a group. So I've designed a full fitness solution under one roof for many reasons. I don't want you to have multiple memberships across town. Like, come here, join the studio, be part of our family where we support each other.